Happy New Year, you wonderful legends. 2024 is finally over and it has been an amazing journey modding with everyone. The community has certainly grew so much thanks to the continuous projects of our mod creators, with the help of Lorien Studios of course for the official mod support platforms. We've now reached so many players with our mods, and it has been a great honor for me to showcase those talents. Here we are again for our end of the year list, where I take all of the best mods of every mod type that we've collected for 2024 and dump them all in a list. As usual, it's the hardest list that I could ever make, as majority of the mods that I've showcased deserve this spot. But unfortunately, there can only be a few winners. But before we start, if ever you guys are new to the channel and want to kick us off for a great year, please consider subscribing and being part of our small community by helping us reach our goal for 2025. Thank you so much again everyone, and looking forward to making more content, memes, and cringe in the future. That being said, are you curious on what mods are the winners for this year? These are Baldur's Gate 3's top 30 mods for 2024. Enjoy. We're gonna start the list with something fantastical as our first race mod of the year. I wasn't too confident that it was compatible with patch number 7. Fast forward to today, we will now bring the spotlight to a really nice update to the fantastical multiverse translating to Baldur's Gate 3. All of the races are close to the original sourcebook from the D&D version to really make an accurate representation of the original race. You will have access to fantastical races of the elemental genasi, such as the fire, water, air, and earth, fantastical elves, or even play as a bugbear or a minotaur.
Very sweet, but I am not a female minotaur. Ow! This one is tickling me. Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
All of the races from the fantastical multiverse have their own specific race passives, like elemental resistances, spells, and effects. The races don't have limitations, so you can be a Minotaur rogue if you want to sneak around using your gigantic body. On top of that, the mod also includes customizable assets like the face, hair, eyes, etc. The mod is available for PC. The Astralites collection is our second race mod of the year, which will be a great addition to your collection. Astralites has been going crazy this year with the amount of updates to their mods, especially for the different faces, race assets, colors, etc. Astralites really deserves to be on this list. For the race mods, you can grab the Astralites Elven Anthology. You can have access to a wide array of Elven races, complete with its passives and effects. You can be a snow elf that specializes in icy terrain.
Let it go, let it go.
Why are you gay?
Astro elf that uses the power of the stars, or maybe a sun elf that harnesses the power of the sun. The mod also comes with different faces, hairs, tattoos, etc. Customization and skin tone mods goes to Astralites for this one. The amount of customizations you can do with your eyes is just amazing. You can select from demon eyes if you want the more demonic looking eye colors. The glowing eyes is perfect if you want to have those fantastical look. Or maybe if you're someone who just wants to have detailed eye colors, the understated eye color collection will be perfect for you. For this year, if you're looking for some really good customization mods for your faces, look no further than Astralites. They got you covered. Faces of Faerun from the in-game manager will be our first face mod of the year, just because the amount of customizable faces that you can get from the in-game manager. This mod is not just only the first, it has some really well-made assets that you can choose from for your elf, half-elf, drow, human, tieflings. The mod doesn't only focus on the faces of the female assets, we also get some really nice male versions for you to choose from. Second face mod of the year will go to Caites' heads. It's certainly one of the heaviest and largest face mod that I've covered for this year. The mod adds an assortment of heads per character creation, which are available for the elf, half-elf, tiefling, drows, human, etc. What sets this mod apart is the Githyanki versions. The textures look sleek using different hair mods which are compatible. Generally, Caites' work is well made and impressive, especially the next mod for our horn customization. Are you guys a fan of Karlach and wants to have the exact horns, or maybe have some runes on the horns of your tiefling? Look no further for our Caites horns for our horn customization mod of the year. The mod provides 28 customized horn assets from the base version, adding more glow, accessories, and style. We've got unique horns from Karlach plus the glowing script effects which comes with different colors. If you're someone who's into accessorizing your horns, the mod will also cater to those needs. It has long horns, short horns, horns on horns, ram horns, goat horns, tree branch, and obviously crystal horns because why not? Our soul die customization mod of the year will go to the Faerun colors. This die customization is already really impressive. It has an amazing collection of color schemes inspired from different deities and famous entities of Faerun. The mod provides 80 plus colorful dies for you to choose from. All of the dies are limited use, which has their own custom icons and a convenient bag to hold everything in place. It is one of the most popular die customization mods from the in-game manager, so it's guaranteed that you're gonna be having some well-made colors for you to choose from. While we're still in customization, we're now gonna be moving to our earpieces. This mod is quite unique as it is one of the coolest physics mod that we have for the year. I'm talking about piercing improvement. If you guys want to have extra immersion to your life, this mod is available for PC and in-game manager. The mod will totally overhaul your vanilla earpieces and add some sway physics to them. Quality of life and UI mods of the year will be obviously Caites mods. It just makes our gaming experience so much better. From freeing up the space of our screen to removing the unnecessary clutter of the UI, Caites mods will improve all of that. My favorites are obviously the must-have better hotbar 2, which totally improves the hotbar that we have from the vanilla version, and it auto hides if you don't hover on it for PC. Better maps that improves the old quality of our map, as well as removing that pesky old minimap. Imagine having damage calculation previews while you hover your mouse. Honestly guys, just take Caites mods, your life will be so much better. For our second quality of life mod will be the improved world tooltip mod. This mod was not covered in our 2023 list, so for this year, there's no excuses. Improved world tooltip is now updated for PC that is compatible for patch number 7, so everyone can use this mod to their heart's content. The mod will provide some really nice overhaul to the colors as well as some highlights to the items in the world, providing some individual icons so you can easily distinguish the loot. The lodestone is the final quality of life mod that you'll need for 2024 and apparently is just available for PC. From the maker of the Miraculous Dice mod, which is the king of die customization, comes the lodestone that will make our life easier by just letting us dismiss our companions whenever we like. Gone are the days that we need to talk to our companions over and over again just to dismiss them. With the lodestone, we can just easily press the gems and your character is dismissed. This is going to be really handy if you're someone who wants to finish the quest of individual characters. Systems mod of 2024 is quite unique because we have two of them. Starting with the mod that will finally fulfill our wish to have a real-time combat for Baldur's Gate 3. Want to turn the game into a Diablo-like or PoE or closely like Dragon Age Origin where you can run around and fight your enemies in real time? Introducing the real-time combat mod, this basically adds the systems that lets us experience the hack and slash with the help of some essential tools like the WASD movement and the native camera tweaks. The RTC does this by tweaking the AI behavior and functions without relying on the turn-based mechanics from the vanilla version. It not only applies to your enemies, your ally behavior also changes with the quick cast bar tool. You also get your own mana bar that are used as a resource for your spells. For as long as you have the mana, you can just blast away. For the second systems mod of the year, we'll go to the Trials of Tav. The Trials of Tav is a really good roguelike simulation mod for Baldur's Gate 3 if you're someone who wants to experience something new and have a new game mode where you fight waves and waves of enemies in clears, playing quick matches in succession that will most likely take up your free time. I still remember the first time I tried to test out this mod. My goal was just 30 minutes to an hour to totally test out the mod. Lo and behold, I spent 4 hours playing the damn mode.
Pathetic.
It's just that addicting. From the Nautiloid, you're greeted with a new interface where you get teleported to your camp where you can start selecting your companions and start playing the game mode. Fight randomized enemies, collect loot, spend your points, and accumulate all of the power that you will have until you get a really high score. Vivid Landscape Collection will be our first visual mod of the year where we can get customized and detailed assets to make them so much better, like improving the water volume and effects, fire and ash, with so much more. And have access to different resolutions depending on your systems to something high-end that is 4K. The Vivid Landscape gives us a really nice terrain textures. Naturally, for the end of the year, this is a quick showcase. Reworks their different caps across all acts is a series of mods that is quite trendy in 2024. The Clean and Furnished Camps collection is our second visual mod of the year that will not only rework your camp, it will also add new assets like new furniture, new items, new effects to your hideout to make it as homey as possible. So be sure to check it out and look for all of the improvements. For the third visual improvement mod of the year is the most NSFW mod that I've covered in the show. The amount of proportions that I need to cut out from the video footage is just crazy. In terms of mod quality, it's not a slouch. Introducing the Woman's World mod. Do you want Baldur's Gate 3 to erase all men and replace them as women? Thanos snap them out of existence and transport your tab to a place where no man has gone before. It combines different female body types and outfits from the NPCs, from the regular ones to some really revealing stuff. Want to make your anime characters even more anime? This is absolutely up your alley. Content mods of the year are the type of mods that provide new mechanics, spells, effects, quest lines, etc., which gives us exciting new ways to play the game. For the first content mod of the year, we'll go to the Rise of the Goldmembers mod.
I love gold. And that's the way, I like it. Casey and the Sunshine Band.
This mod is available for PC and in-game manager. For you guys who want to experience something new, this insane new mod provides a new faction called the Goldmember. They are the elite gold men that offers aid, sells items, and challenges you throughout your journey. You can activate this mod once you start a new save where you are greeted with the Goldmember NPC. The NPC will give you the codex. Regular enemies now have scalable health. Each enemy has random buffs and an enraged timer called Final Fury. You will also have access to new currencies where you can exchange them for some amazing loot that will definitely change how you play the game. The second content mod of the year will go to the Deadlier Honor mode. This mod is dedicated for you players who want to increase the difficulty of your Honor mode challenges and make them as punishing as possible. A type of Honor mode experience that provide new bosses and mini bosses and some other items that will reward you for your hard work. If you're wondering why this mod is part of the content mod of the year, the Deadlier Honor mode apparently just released a new dungeon for us. The new dungeon just came in with the brand new update called the Beldius Dungeon, which is a new dungeon that is located in front of Gale's portal. You'll be transported into an area where you fight a horde of undead enemies with a Death Knight as the boss. Some other bosses are also located in this dungeon. Do you want more dungeons in your playthroughs? The Bloodshore dungeon in the Last Light Inn is something amazing. This is a custom dungeon with custom fights where you can find NPCs and enemies to challenge. If you haven't tried this mod for your Honor mode playthrough, you're missing out. It's just amazing. Gameplay mod of the year will definitely go to the Absolute Wrath 2.0 in collaboration of the Volcranus Undead Encounters.
You son of a bitch!
The combination of these two mods is just amazing. I can't imagine the amount of variations I got once I played the game over and over again, because the Absolute Wrath will make sure that the 2000 affixes and elite effects will keep you on your toes. This will guarantee to add new twists and increase the difficulty across all your encounters. As the update theme implies, it works with all the Undead Skeleton encounters and Skeleton Challenge from the Volcranus series. The Volcranus series is my go-to Undead and Necromancy mod collection where we can get custom-made skeletons that we can fight across all acts. All of the enemies comes with their own unique passives and buffs, so fighting them with the Absolute Wrath 2.0 is a challenge. To create even more unique encounters, some of this only appears with some unique conditions that you might need to spawn them. For example, they're only located on humanoid areas, or some welcome surprise under a dirt mound. If you're looking to spice up your gameplay from 2024, make sure to grab both of these mods. Class mod of the year is from a well-made collection that was really popping off for 2024. I'm talking about the 5e subclass collection. The mod creator's been going crazy in giving us some 5e D&D inspired classes that is almost one-to-one to the original version. Provided that it is compatible with Baldur's Gate 3, you can't go wrong with the 5e classes collection. it is just amazing. The subclass collection is not only available for PC anymore, it has now made its way to the in-game manager. We now have a collection for the Barbarian, Fighter, and the Monk. NPC rework mods are the type of mods that change the assets of the NPCs, improving them by changing the heads, hair, skin tones, as well as a few tweaks to their clothes, among others. We certainly have a lot of entries for this year, starting with the NPC appearance redesign mod. Skin tone is more natural without the oversaturated look, skin textures look more defined, and the style feels more into realism than the fantastical ones that we usually get. We currently have few reworks for the tieflings and the druids.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove.
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what'll come first.
Kick back, force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
Moment, Gianna.
Very well. Tila, to me. Halcyon isn't here.
There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
For the second NPC rework goes to the NPC revamp. This is a project where the mod creator has made significant changes to the different NPCs in the game, making them quite lore accurate to the D&D sourcebook. The tieflings now look more of an Elthorel citizen.
Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
Used to think that goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though.
Keep your wits about you. Things are tense with the druids here.
Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days, my talents are more eclectic.
Armor mods of the year. If we're talking about armor mods, we certainly have a lot of entries that we can consider for this year, but for me, I'll be giving the podium to the mixed armors that was recommended by our wonderful community members. This armor mod is a perfect collection if you want to have a combination armors for different armor sets. If you like to wear heavy armors for your arms and a dress armor for your body, the mod provides around 100 plus armor sets and styles to choose from. I advise you get the mod together with any other diamond mods that you have, as most armor sets of this mod is compatible with those colors. Paid's equipment distribution will take our 2024 spot as our second armor mod of the year. You will have access to 170 plus new items that is properly distributed across the world, provided that you've managed to grab all of the equipment mods from the mod creator, like the wands and weave for the mages, unarmed and upgraded for the monks, faith and fortitude for the clerics, beast and bow for the ranger, etc. The Faid's equipment is basically responsible for enhancing your gameplay without breaking your immersion. This will add new treasure chests and hidden caches to house your new loot. This mod is also compatible with the REL or randomized equipment loot from the ancient weaponry collection, so you don't need to worry if you break the mod. Spell mods of the year is not even close in terms of spell volume and the amount of spells that you can get. I'm talking about the Mystra spells. This will technically take the cake as one of the best spell mods that you can get, especially if you're playing in-game or in consoles. The Mystra spells is a great alternative to the 5e spell book from the D&D. Spells are not only powerful, it also has adjusted duration and balance while retaining the original spell effects and feel of the 5e spell mod for the PC users. With access to 128 spells for you to choose from, available for majority of spellcasters, with some unique ones for the hybrids, like spells that drag enemies to the center like a black hole, summoning your own elemental dragon as your companion, having a powerful storm spear that deals continuous lightning damage, etc. Speaking of alternative spell mods, our spell mod of the year will go to the Vlad's Grimoire. The Vlad's Grimoire provide you with different elemental focus spells like the Fairy, Darkness, Void, Blood, etc. The effects and spell actions are much more defined for this one. If you're looking to improve your Eldritch Blast, Scorching Ray, Fireball, other AoE spells, this mod is guaranteed to make your spells as flashy as possible. Challenge mod of the year will go to the Tactician Enhanced. This mod is available for all managers. The ability to provide scaling challenges for players who want to increase the number of party members is just quite convenient, especially if you have 12 members on your team. Now with the Tactician Enhanced, the more party members you have, the more benefits your enemies will get, like having increased enemy HP, action, and bonus actions depending on the number of party members. Starting at 5 members, your enemy HP will increase by 10%, 7 members is 30% with an extra action, 10 members will increase it by 150 with one extra action, up to the maximum of 17 members, with a whopping 360% HP increase, 2 extra actions, and a bonus action. The mod is also user-friendly. You can configure all of the parameters to your liking. So if you're someone who wants to challenge Tactician with your whole squad, make sure to grab the Tactician Enhanced. For the final mods that will take the stage will be the Encounters mods collection. Starting with extra encounters and mini bosses from the in-game manager, this mod will create and spice up the encounters in a surprising way. Right off the bat, we already have some additional encounters from the beach. Moving along the map, you'll quickly spot new enemies in different areas like drows, ogres, and a goblin ambush waiting for you in a burning inn, elemental golems from the fake paladin area, and new mini bosses with unique spells and passives that will drop unique rewards such as gold, XP, and items. The other unique one is the many more encounters, which is available for PC. Add 38 new encounters to the Wildlands plus 2 new hidden bosses for you to discover. If you're a PC player, the Many More Encounters mod is a great addition if you want to have a lot more encounters to get more out of your builds and test your party's mettle. The mod is continuously in development and has been working with the Underdark and the Mountain Pass and has continued to Act 2. And that's it guys, thank you for watching our top 30-ish mods of 2024. What do you guys think about the mods? Or do you have your own 2024 list that you want to share? Would love to know all about it in the comments below. Shoutouts for all the people who subscribe and keep supporting the channel. I really appreciate you guys for all the amazing support. And for all the people who haven't subscribed yet, thank you for watching my videos. And I hope I earn your subscriptions in the future. But if I earn it today, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Looking forward to having an amazing 2025 with you guys. And I hope to see you soon in the next Master Box Show. Peace out. Bye guys.